Hey everybody, this is Dragon Age Inquisition. If you saw the title, well of course you did. And I will be starting a new gameplay on it. And I believe it has my import already on here. I am not entirely sure, but I will look into that later on. This is my Elven Mage playthrough. So yeah. And I'm not exactly sure if this will be my playthrough, cause you can go to the Dragon Age Keep and put in stuff for the previous games. I'm not sure if it already has it downloaded, but if it doesn't, I'll go through here and I'll get to the part where this video leaves off. Sorry for the Far Cry Primal videos. The Warframe video yesterday took up the Far Cry video, and the reason I haven't been posting the live streams for like a few hours like I said I would is because I have not been here past few days. I did a video about it yesterday, but my mic was muted about it. So yeah, if you watched the but if you watched the Warframe playthrough, and if you wondered why I left off so abruptly, it was because I was really tired. I had just gotten back. My friend was like, hey, do you want to do it was supposed to be a 24-hour live stream, but I couldn't do that. It was like, hey, do you want to come and do a 24-hour live stream with us? I was like, well, I'll do a few. And I meant to go back on there and do some more videos, but I just did not make it, because as soon as I woke up, I had to go somewhere else again yesterday. So yes, if it was up to me, I would have done had Far Cry beat, and would have done had at least halfway through this one at the point of when this video is being recorded. But unfortunately, with my parents, I am not the one that is able to say, hey, I don't want to do this. So yeah. And yes, this is the fully updated version of I keep saying Far Cry. This is the fully upgraded version of it as well, of the Inquisition as well. So yes, and as far as I know, they didn't like the PS3 versions. As far as I know, at least the one I played on the last time I played on my PS3, was they did not have the scars and all that, which I have not seen those, any of the scar things up here, but they did have the tattoos. So yes, that is one feature that is new. And I'm gonna stop talking right now. I'm getting all jumbled up. There's a new thing, I think it came with the patches. I don't know if it came with the DLC, but it was this golden nug statue, which allowed you to sync the stuff you did on the other playthroughs. So yeah, I don't know if that works here or not. I'm not sure. the beginning of the game starts off pretty slowly, but after about, I wouldn't say midway, but about a quarter way through the game, it actually picks up pace really quickly. So yeah.
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The Conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead, except for you. Explain this. I can't. What do you mean you can't? I don't know what that is. Or how we got there. You're lying! We need her, Cassandra. Whatever you think I did, I'm innocent. Do you remember what happened? How this began? I remember running. Things were chasing me and then a woman? A woman? She reached out to me. Go to the forward camp, Liliana. I will take her to the rift. What did happen? It will be easier to show you.
It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave. This one did. Unless we act, the breach may grow until it swallows the world. Each time the breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
I understand.
Then
I'll do what I can, whatever it takes.
they have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The Conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed. There will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Your mark must be tested on something smaller than the breach.
I will at least do the beginning part of this tonight,
Open the gate.
and then
We are heading
tomorrow
into the valley.
I will do the hinterlands, and I'll break up into sort of parts like that. Some will be longer than others, and some will be shorter than others, depending on what it is. And a lot of it's going to be me sort of exploring around, dilly-dallying around the place, because in this one you have to collect resources to build better armor and upgrade your armor and weapons and such and such.
The pulses are coming faster now.
I already have a somewhat way of how I want to play this one done.
How did I?
My romance is going to be soulless, as you'll see up here in a minute.
Then fell unconscious.
Later on in the game, I will drink from the Well of Sorrows, and I will be a somewhat... I'll be loving and caring to some things, but when needed to be, I will be hard.
Stay behind me.
And all the chances where I could use my mage like special, I will. So yeah, I already have a sort of background made out for this character. I was an elven. I was raised by the Dalish, and my keeper kicked me out of the clan since there was another child born with magic skills, and she sent me on my way. I met up with another group of Dalish, which were mercenaries. I joined them, and since then we've been traveling.
Now. Supposed to reassure me? I haven't used my magic on you yet. You're right.
You
You don't need the staff, but you should have one. I cannot protect you. I should remember you agreed to come willingly. Take these potions. Make a note of what we will face. Where are all your soldiers? At the forward camp for fighting. We are on our own for now. There! Watch out! If we flank them, we may gain the advantage.
In a lot of the combat too, I'm going to be a little quiet because I'm trying to think of what to do, because they made this one pretty strategic. Battle played out strategically in this one. This is just something because I haven't really saw a lot of people that's played Dragon Age, and I just wanted to sort of bring to light how good the Dragon Age franchise is. There's 2 more games before this one, Dragon Age Origins and just Dragon Age number 2. I'm not gonna be able to record those anytime soon, because I only have them for my PS3, and I'm gonna have to work out some way to record off of that. But I will be able to at least get Dragon Age Inquisition out. So if y'all don't know anything about the Dragon Age universe or anything, there is a wiki you can look up and read about basically sort of what happened in Origins and number 2, because this one ties a lot of them in together, has a lot of characters returning from 1 and 2. So yeah. I do have all the DLCs and add-on packs and everything already on here, so you'll see me do a few of the DLCs here and there, because the way I played my first playthrough with all the DLCs and everything is I actually was able some of the DLCs aren't, yeah, some of the DLCs aren't, like, you can't do them at a low level, you have to do them at a higher level, like, pretty high level. And what I basically sort of did is I skirted across one called the Last Descent. I sort of basically burrowed my way through there, fighting here and there. Then I'd go and main missions, level them, come back. I will do that on there. But the last, not the last DLC, but at least the second DLC I'll do, which, if I'm not mistaken, excuse me, is the Jaws of Hakon. That one I will not be skirting because it is pretty hard. And then the last one is the yeah, I can't think of it now. That elf right there that just grabbed my hand and shoved it there, that is Solus. He is going to be my romance in this one.
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
You mean this?
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rift instead of opening the breach.
Meaning it could also...
Possibly. Good to know. Here I thought we'd... Varric Tethrus, rogue, storyteller, occasionally unwelcome tag along.
Are you with the Chantry?
Was that a serious question? Technically, I'm a prisoner, just like you.
I brought you here to tell your story to the Divine. Clearly, that is no longer necessary.
Yet, here I am. Lucky for you, considering current events.
It's good to meet you, Varric.
You may reconsider that stance in time. Oh, I'm sure we'll become great friends in the valley, Chuckles.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me. My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live. He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
You seem to know a great deal about it all. Like you, Solus is an apostate.
Technically, all mages are now apostates, Cassandra. My travels have allowed me to learn much of the Fade, far beyond the experience of any circle mage. I came through the breach. If it is not closed, we are all doomed, regardless of origin.
That's a commendable attitude.
Merely the sensible one. Although sense appears to be in short supply right now. Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike... Your prisoner is a mage, but I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well... Bianca's next.
You'll know Varric and Cassandra's sort of somewhat relationship if you've played number 2. It goes into detail about sort of leads up to this one, if all the matters. So yeah, you're not gonna be that lost if you haven't played number 1 and 2, but some sort of relationships and things you will be lost on. And I actually may go and do a thing in the keep showing what my playthrough, like the history of my playthrough is about, sort of, somewhat. But yeah, like I said, if I don't talk that much during combat and all that, it's mostly because I'm trying to concentrate. Some Far Cry videos will be coming out tomorrow. I'm at least going to try to have one Far Cry video and another Dragon Age video out. And I don't know if I can do them daily. I know I can at least have one Far Cry video out and one Dragon Age video out at least once a day. Sometimes I may be able to only do one, but yeah. The Dragon Age videos I'll probably do later towards the day, and the Far Cry videos won't be out till sort of later at night, around 12 or so maybe. And I am working on possibly some Watchdog videos coming out soon. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what to do on Watchdogs as video content. I mean, it's an okay game, but it's a little the combat's not really the greatest in the game, and you get cut down pretty easily.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
I hope Liliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful, Seeker. We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
And if y'all liked the Warframe video or stream I did last night or this morning, however you want to look at it, if y'all like it, then I will definitely do some more of that, since it's not really a game that's out there that much right now. It's a pretty good game, but there's a lot of grinding involved, as you saw last night.
Hurry! Shoot the mark!
I know at least not VG, but the other guy I was playing with at the beginning of it, he, at least I know him, he did an actual 24-hour live stream, if you want to go watch that. VG, he did a little longer than me, but like I said, I was super tired yesterday from the trip and everything, so I didn't do it the entire 24-hour live stream. I was planning to do 6 hours, take a little bit of a break, and then do another, then just continue sort of on the stream about that, but I couldn't do that, so I just did that.
We will do them. Ah! Here they come.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who she is. As Grand Chancellor of the Church,
Can't stand that guy.
I order you to take this criminal to Val Royale to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk, a bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves her chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor, as you well know.
Justinian is dead. We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
Don't talk about me like I'm not here.
You shouldn't even be here. Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route, but not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains. We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
Now on this one, we take the mountain path that says fast but indirect Soldiers will act as distraction elsewhere. The problem will be addressed sooner, but there may be casualties. That one's sort of, if you're really like a roguey type, you don't want to fight that much, but you still do run into quite a bit of enemies there. And it's basically the same thing. That one actually takes longer in my opinion. You get a little bit more loot out of there, but the charge of the soldiers I usually do, the scouts and the I think it's only like 2 or 3 of them out there. They are lost, however, I do believe, but it really doesn't matter.
I won't survive long enough for your trial. Whatever happens, happens now. Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone. On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
That Chancellor Roderick, I hate him in the beginning of the game. And it's sort of at the end of the game, not end of the game, but sort of in the game where like stuff starts getting shaky for your group, he like turned out to be okay, but at the beginning of it, he's just a total a-hole. Can't stand him. I mean, these Dragon Age games, they really make some hard decisions for you. Like, some of them are, well, if I do this, this companion's gonna hate me. But if I don't, then this companion's gonna hate me and this person's gonna die and stuff like that. The Dragon Age franchise and games really make you think and have to act out on decisions. You get really, there's really a lot of emotions in these games as well. If you haven't played them, I would suggest going actually out and buying them. They aren't for the next gens and any of that yet, as far as I know, except for Inquisition. But Origins, it's sort of, I really don't know how to describe it. It's an old schooly type game, but in my opinion, that was the best one. I'll still play it even after I've beat it like 100 times. It's a really good game. Number 2, in my opinion, I really didn't like, but it's sort of necessary to get what is happening at Inquisition.
Let's hope it works on the big one. Lady Cassandra, you managed to close the rift. Well done.
Do not congratulate me, Commander. This is the prisoner's doing.
Is it? I hope they're right about you. We've lost a lot of people getting you here.
He's that guy that's just talking out the coat on.
I can't promise anything, but I'll try my best.
Him, he's been in number 1 and 2, and he's pretty tied in to the storyline.
Give us time, Commander.
Make her watch over you. For all our sakes.
He hasn't had like huge impacts except until now, really, but he has a pretty good impact. I mean, he is the commander of the forces, though, so of course he would have a pretty good impact.
Temple of Sacred Ashes. What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the fade. And our soldiers followed you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. This is your chance to head. I'll try.
No. This rift was the first. It is the key. Seal it. And perhaps we'll see the bridge.
Then let's find a way down.
it originally has you going this way and actually shows you go that way, but when I didn't even know you could go that way, I just figured since just jumping down here is the fastest way down here. But it doesn't really show you going down that way, because that's the way you're out there. You came down to the right, but it shows you like having to go around there and all that. Really don't miss nothing when you go around, so.
What's going on here? That's your voice. Most holy called out to you, but... What's going on here?
We have an intruder.
This game, they're really racist towards elves, so you're gonna hear that a lot.
Who attacked? And the divine mischief? Was this vision true? What are we seeing? I don't remember.
Who knows what happened here? Fate leads me to this. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
I like how they have little preparation scenes like this for a lot of the parts. It adds more feel to it. You see the red stuff in the back is red lyrium. You would understand that better again if you played number 2. But it talks about it here as well. This guy's aggravating to fight. You can damage him a little bit, but then he'll get armor like he just did. So then you have to like come over here and disrupt the field like this, which takes the armor away. But once you do it now, and you just hammer on him. But the next time you do it, little demons would come out, and they attack you, which you have to deal with them, and then just it's a hassle really to kill him. And this one. If you're really the most overpowered character in Inquisition is a mage, really, and if you do play as a mage and you play it, I would do electricity, because it's a pretty overpowered one. See, like I said, I wasn't even able to hit him really on that one, because I was busy dealing with the little demons that came out of the portal. Which that becomes to be a little hassle of this one. After I kill him, there will be a small cutscene, and then that is where I will end the game off. Or at least this part of the game. Like I said, it's not going to be a long video because I have to go somewhere, and a little way after this I have to get ready and all that. But it will be long. The next video will be longer than this one, I assure you. Yeah, this game is really racist towards elves, like a lot. Dwarves and the other races aren't really that bad, but really if you're an elf in Dragon Age, you're sort of screwed. But I wanted to play as one because this one sort of really touches a lot of it, and I wanted to play as just an elf, really. I usually don't play as elves in Inquisition. I usually play as humans, but The reason I went for the female was one, because I can do the soulless romance. Is the reason I went as the girl, and the elf you'll see later on in the campaign. Just notice it looks like a heart sort of in the center of it. It's a little weird that people are just walking around in the village while demons are flooding into the valley. I find it a little weird. You would think they'd be trying to get to cover or hiding in like the chantry or something. The chantry in this one really, they control basically sort of everything. And in this one, it really touches on the fact that there's not really gods in this, but just really powerful like spirits and stuff in it. So yeah, I mean this dragon ain't about like gods and stuff, but the more you play them, the more you realize they're actually real, somewhat.
I didn't know you were awake, I swear. Don't worry about it. I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You are back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your head. It's all anyone has talked about. The danger is over. The breach is still in its eye, but that's what they say. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once. And where is she? In the chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
I don't know why she's so skittish. Like, no matter who you play as, she is. And this is where I get all of my DLC and all that from. Well, not my DLC, that's where I get the DLC armor and everything from. Yeah. You have like the Autumn Shira, which this, that's with the Kunari one actually. The Autumn Shira is with the Kunari, and this one, the Shokra Torah. Those are the Kunari, the Avar armor, and the Stone Bear armor with the spoils of the Avar. And then the Light Dragon, the light armor of the dragon, is with the just like DLC, just with the regular DLC. The Shra Torah is really the best armor. I don't really like this armor because, I mean, it just looks like you're slathered in paint, which is basically sort of all you are. So yeah, I am going to be I'm going to use this one, the Shatam Torah, because it is really good. That's really like the only special armor out of this that has its own like description and all that. I mean, I really like this one right here, the light armor of the dragon, but I wished it had like better stats for it, at least, because it only has 67, which is actually lower than all of the other ones. You get those, and then you get the staff of the dragon with the deluxe, not the deluxe edition, but with like the thing. And if you're like a warrior, you'll get the like sword. You'll get like a two-handed sword, or their sword and shield and stuff like that with it. But yeah, so I like how they did this, because this is with the updates and stuff, this is new right here, like the people lined up. Before, there were just like little groups of people here and there, but there wasn't like soldiers here, or like all this group of people right here. There's like a small group of people in this area right here, near the swordsmen, and they're just little pockets here and there. I am actually going to stop the video here, so I'm sorry for the person that like just came in at the last minute. This video is a little short, but I have to go somewhere later on today, like I've mentioned. So I will see y'all tomorrow for the next video of this and for the Far Cry video.